Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. So first job today, I'm going to move the wool pallets. That's something I haven't done before. Oops, straight away over a front weight, I didn't see that. It's quite blending in, it needs a wash really, it's a bit dirty. It blends in well with the ground. Okay, so yeah, we're going to put the front loader on, not the front weight, and move the wool pallets. We won't need any weight to move them because they're quite light. So let's just get this pallet fork on. There we go. And we'll move, actually there's a lot of lettuce to move as well by the looks of things, but yeah, the wool is a priority because that is full by the looks of it. This is spawn area, so we need to get them moved across to the spinnery. So what we're going to do from now on, I think, is the spinnery is going to take all the wool because it is just literally right there, it's not far to take it at all. So we're going to put the wool into the spinnery to make fabric, but we're going to, now I've bought the cotton picker, we're going to use all the cotton that we grow, which obviously hasn't been planted yet, but when we do plant it, that's going to be used to go into the rope factory, which again we haven't got yet. That's another £300,000 to buy that, but hopefully by the time we get to the point where we're harvesting the cotton, we will have the money to buy that, with a bit of luck. Otherwise we're going to be a bit stuck. We're going to have to keep the cotton until we can afford to buy the rope maker. Apparently it's quite a slow process making the rope, so it's not going to be a quick income, but hopefully when at the point when we actually have some decent amount of rope to sell, we'll take it to the playground and get some good money for it. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be before we actually get some rope produced. Probably many episodes, who knows, but yeah, that's the plan anyway. At least it's something a bit different, something I've never done before. It's a new feature in FS25, never made rope before. And it's actually been quite a while since I've done any cotton picking as well, so yeah, it's nice to do something different for a change rather than just the usual, wheat, canola, barley and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, whenever that might be. I know the month to plant the cotton will be February and March you're allowed to plant cotton, so that'll be when we do that. Not too far away actually. Not sure whether we're going to move forward to January in this episode actually, because December's a bit of a quiet month on a farm. There's not a lot going on usually, so we may move time on. And actually the month to sell the poplar bales will be January, so that will work out quite well if we can get that done today, and that will bring in some good money to put towards this rope making factory. So that will be good, yeah. That's probably a good plan. As you can see here, we have our first stack of poplar bales, and there'll probably be another stack coming very soon because there's still some more of the field to harvest. We obviously made a start on that in the previous episode, but yeah, we need to continue with that today, get that field finished. And Daggerwin looks like he's just selling the rest of the canola oil. So there was a few pallets of canola oil that weren't sold last time because they weren't made yet. So yeah, he's just finished doing that. It looks like he started the poplar harvesting again, poplar baling. So it looks like I'll probably get on the auto stacker and start to collect up some of those bales that he's making. Looking over here, actually, the sheep have only got one bale left of grass. That's a bit concerning because we don't have any more, do we? Maybe we do, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's their last bale in this area, so they're going to run out of food if they're not careful. Didn't really think about that. Ah, there is some more over there, look. What have we got? 3 more, is there? Maybe more, actually. There's at least 3 there. No, might be more. 5. Looks like 5 bales there, so that's good. I'll have to move them across. Ah, this is when the real weight is needed. I'll go and pick that up on the way over there, because it's actually en route. As long as I can do it. It's a bit awkward in the front of the tractor's tipping up. Of course I've knocked it over now, haven't I? It's not level, so are we going to be able to pick that up? No, I've dropped the front loader. Ugh. Let's see if we can just get this up right again. And that way I can put it on and we can get on with moving these bales. There we go, that's better. Is it still too heavy though? Wow, even with the weight on, it's still too heavy to lift these 2 bales. We just about can do it, but the rear wheels are still almost off the ground there. That is amazingly heavy. But yeah, these sheep, they do need some more bales, so definitely got to move all these across. Hopefully the goats are doing okay for bales as well. They're the old yard that we had, so hopefully they are good for straw, or for grass at the moment, or hay. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get on with moving these, and then we'll move some of the lettuce pallets as well, and then I'll move some of the bales when Daggerwin has made a few more. So I'll get on with that now with the time lapse. Okay, so there we go, that's all of the bales picked up, the poplar bales, and the field is completed, or completely baled or harvested, so that's all good. So now we just need to wait for January really, but what we do need to do, I think, is get some more wood for the sawmill, because we've been a while since we've done any tree felling up here, and I think it would be a good idea to get some more wood cut for the sawmill. So I'm going to take the class tractor, and we're going to head up to the sawmill and get some more trees cut in that area and winch into the sawmill to keep that running, because we don't want that to run out of wood, because it's one of our major income sources. So yeah, it's important to keep things like that going as much as possible. I've had a few weird lag spikes, I don't know what that was about. I just told Daggerwin what's happening. Don't know what this lag's about, it's very weird. There we go. Maybe the lag settled down now, has it? It was doing it a bit when I was doing that bale loading as well. It's still going. I don't know what it is. My internet connection speed seems good. Down at the bottom left it's showing as previous speed, so I don't know. It's a bit strange. Anyway, let's get the winch on, and we're going to start to get some trees cut and brought into the sawmill. Right, so that was quite a big job. It was hard work, but we've got it all done. We've got both sawmills filled up to the top, and now Daggerwin just rested at... Oh, there's a problem with the wool again. It's full. Yeah, we've just rested until January now to get the poplar bales sold. Let's just see if it'll take more of them. Yes, it will. Okay, so now it's no longer full, but it almost is. Okay, so yeah, the problem we're having obviously is the smaller trees that I planted are kind of in the way a bit. But we don't want to take them down, because if we do that we'll be losing out on a lot of money, because these are growing trees, they're not going to stay that size, they're going to get bigger. So we don't really want to be taking them down. It was more the small sort of spindly bits over here that were in the way, these sort of things. These are a bit of a pain. So yeah, they were catching on all the trees that I was trying to drag up. But we managed it, we got them all in eventually, so that was good. Shouldn't need to be done again for a few days anyway. Right, so now it'll be time to sell the bio bales, I guess. So we'll need to go over there and see what's happening with that. I guess Daggerwin's already doing it, so I'm probably missing out here. Actually, this tractor could probably stay here for now. Let's just head down there. Oh no, here we go. Ah, he's loading the lettuce pallets, so they need to be sold as well today. But yeah, bio bales also, or the poplar bales can be sold now. Wood chip bales, they can be sold in January as well. So let's have a look at the best price for wood chip, which will be down the bottom here. There we go. Best price is, let's have a look, 650 looks like the good one. 660 animal dealer, there we go, 663. 1663, I think that's the best one. Yep, I'm pretty sure it is. So we need to tag the animal dealer. Where is that? It's not too far, is it? No, it's there. Yes, I remember now. So we're going to sell them. Daggerwin looks like he's just sold the lettuce. Now we're on 223,000. That's gone up a lot. Daggerwin wants to do a load as well. So yeah, we'll take it because that's fair enough. I'll do the first load and then Daggerwin can sell the second load. My load is slightly less full though. That one will be a few more. We'll get a few more bales in that one. This one's 91% of the load. That one obviously is 100%. So we will get more for that load. But either way, it's fine. We're both still doing one load each, and it will be very good money for both loads. So yeah, nothing to complain about there. That's going to be really good. So let's have a quick drive over to the animal dealer, and we'll find out what we get for this load of round bales of wood chip. Almost there now, so we'll see what we get for this. I'm just thinking as well, we're going to be able to afford to buy the rope maker today. If probably, I don't know whether we will buy it today, but we'll be able to afford to buy it today, because we're almost at 300,000 now. That's how much it is. 300,000 for the rope maker. So yeah, this is easily going to get us to that, I would have thought. Well, I might be surprised, but I'm sure. But certainly between the two loads, it will get to 300,000. Certainly should do. So yeah, let's find out whether we can get it just in the first load or whether it will take both loads. Oh, easy. Almost 400. Wow, okay. So I know a few of you were saying maybe we should plant another field of poplar, and yeah, well, clearly it's worth doing. Quite a lot of work, quite labour intensive, but yeah, it is definitely something we should consider for the future. But we also need to make sure we have enough empty fields spare for doing some cotton, because we'll need quite a bit of cotton to make that production worthwhile as well. But the cotton production probably won't be quite as lucrative as doing the wood chip, that's for sure. You would never have thought, looking back at what previous versions of the game gave you for wood chip, and compare with other things like silage and stuff, you would never think that that would become the most profitable thing to grow. Wood chip. It's yeah, quite surprising, because it was always silage. Silage always used to be the thing to grow, or to produce silage, because that was where you made the money. And then in FS22 it was more, what was it, I can't remember now, more production stuff I think. I forget exactly what it was. No, I can't remember, but I'm sure somebody can tell me what was the most profitable thing to do in FS22. Anyway, in FS25 it seems to be wood chip. Poplar bales and wood chip. Yeah, they seem to be worth quite a bit. So yeah, coming back to that point, yeah, we probably should plant another field with poplar. It's quite a slow job, but it probably is worth doing. Right, so I'll let Daggerwin do the next load. So to be fair to both of us, we'll both get to sell a load of poplar bales. We both were involved in the harvesting and collecting of the bales, so it's only fair that we both get to sell a load. I'll just leave that there for Daggerwin to get them loaded up. And what I might do is a bit of cultivation, because I've got a few empty fields now that need to be cultivated, ready for planting probably cotton or sunflowers or something, or soybeans. So yeah, they need to be done. So we'll pick up one of the flexi things and we'll head over to one of the fields and get it cultivated. If I can pick it up, let's try and get it. Wow, this is harder than it needs to be. Let's have a look at what we're actually doing here. There we go, got it. Right, yes, so we'll go over to field 8. I think that's a bigger field, and that one can be cultivated. If we were to do another field of poplar, I'm not sure which is the best one to do. Either field 3, which is right next to it, or maybe one in a different part of the map. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like Daggerwin's selling something else, I'm not sure what, but yeah, his load of poplar bales is there ready to take when he wants to, so he can get on with that, and I will make a start on cultivating this field. So there we go, that is the field all cultivated, and that's now ready for planting, with probably cotton next time, I would have said. February and March we can do the cotton, so yeah, potentially that could be next episode if we move through to February in good time, but yeah, who knows what we're going to do. And also, yeah, we need to probably look at maybe buying the rope maker, although there's no particular rush to buy that because we're not going to be having any rope to make for quite some time yet. We haven't even planted the cotton, but anyway, Daggerwin sold the other load and we got in total £582,000 in the bank after we sold that, so that's excellent. Really, really good. I think it's probably the most money we've had in one go on this series, I think. Not 100% on that, but I think that might be the best we've ever had. Anyway, that is a good place to leave it, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.